Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Anyways, this is going to be chapter 1049 review of One Piece, obviously. And it starts out with Luffy is still doing the, giant fist, and Kaido's still there, and he's, still in that, like, heated dragon mode thing. And they're about clashing, and then Kaido says, he's giving Luffy his respect. He's like, you've come so far in this fight and stuff like that. And then the next page is Kaido's backstory when kind of his backstory. I hope this isn't all we get, but it starts out as Kaido as a kid, and then he comes from the Vodka Kingdom, and he's talking about um how he's a soldier and stuff. He's a soldier. He's a soldier. But the Vodka Kingdom has to go to war all the time to pay the heavenly tribute to the celestial dragons. And Kaido questions why they listen to the celestial dragons, because they're stronger than the celestial dragons and they can take them out. And they're like, shush. And then they basically sell Kaido to the not celestial dragons, but the Navy, to get invited to the next reverie, which the reveries are very important for a lot of reasons, I guess. And so they do that. Kaido escaped. They say he enlisted himself into the Navy. So then Kaido escapes. Because, he's Kaido. He's kind of a beast. Not gonna lie. And then he escapes. But then every time he gets hungry, I guess, he gets captured by the Marines again. And he has a bounty of 70,000 berries. Or million berries. 70 million berries, I think. But, then he doesn't want to be no lapdog to anybody. And, he's freaking Kaido, dude. Like, so far, like, this is an interesting backstory. But, like, I feel like Oda could have, like, juiced it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Anyways, we'll get on to the next part of the chapter. So then it goes on to how Kaido joined the Rocks Pirates. So he went to the island where, Rocks D-Zebek, like, owned the Beehive Island. I think that's what it's called. And now that Blackbeard owns it. And so he's there. Yeah, and then Whitebeard, Edward Newgate, comes up to him and he's like, yo, you want to join the Rocks? Hey, yo, kiddo, you want to join the Rocks Pirates? And he's like, yeah. No, actually, he doesn't say anything. And then God Valley happens. And then people are talking about the incident. And Garp gets a lot of credit. He gets almost all the credit. They're like, oh, Garps took down the whole Rocks Pirates. But then they say that the Rocks Pirates didn't work out because they couldn't work together. Which, honestly, if they could work together, that sounds like the strongest pirate crew of all time. Like, think about it. They got 3 Yonkos on their squad. They got Blackbeard, freaking Whitebeard, and they got Kaido. They got Big Mom, not Blackbeard. But, Anyways, let's get on to the next part of the chapter. So then he's talking to the old hag lady that he ends up killing earlier in the story. And she's, like, hyping him up. She's like, oh, only power can do this, power can do that. And he's like, yeah. And then he talks to King, and King's like, oh, he's like, Joy Boy, who do you think Joy Boy is? And he's obviously, Kaido's like, Joy Boy's the one who can defeat me. And then King's like, oh yeah, Odin was waiting for, he was going to open Wano so Joy Boy could come in. And then, obviously. And then you see Onigashima, I think that's what it's called, flying in the air. So, we're done with the flashback. I hope we get more to the flashback, because that was kind of lackluster. Like, really kind of lackluster. Like, It's kind of one of Oda's worst flashbacks. It was alright, but I wanted more. I wanted so much more from Kaido. But I guess he's saving that for like a Roxy Zebek flashback in the future, which will be gas. But let's get back into the chapter. So the first thing that you see is you see one of CP 0 people flying away or getting away in the last one, and then it goes to it goes to the water. No. Then it's Yamato's yelling at Momonosuke, you can do this, Momonosuke, because the island's falling. And he's like, yes, Flame, Luffy will do this. Luffy will beat Kaido. Because he has to do this, and Luffy has to win. So if Luffy wins, then Momonosuke has to do this. He's the only one who can. Well, yeah. And then it goes to the water from Zoe that it's going throughout everywhere. And then it flashes to like different people. Like you see Kid for a second. You see Robin. You see Brooke. They're submerged in water, which is bad because they're devil fruit users. You know, devil fruit users and water don't really go together. And then flashes. See all these characters and stuff. And then it goes to then you see, I think it's one of the 7 scabbards shows up and decapitates Orochi for the last time, which I hope it's the last time. You know, let's be honest, we're all sick of these fucking fake out deaths. And then you go back to Luffy versus Kaido. I was wrong. Next part is Momonosuke, the island's falling, and Momonosuke's like, oh my god, and Yamato's like, oh my god, it's falling. And then it shows Luffy, and Kaido's like, what kind of world will you create, Straw Hat? And Straw Hat is like, I will create a world, while he's punching him, because he actually hits his attack. He like knocks the flames off of Kaido, he hits through that or whatever. Like, it's really hard to tell what's happening in this panel, but I digress. He's punching him. He's like, I will make a world where my friends can eat whatever they want. And he like punches him all the way down to Wano. He like whacks him. And then it goes back over to Yamato and Momonosuke, and Momonosuke's like, oh my god, the flame cows have disappeared. Oh no. So then then Momonosuke grabs the thing and puts it down, and then Luffy hits Kaido, knocks him down to the ground. Then it looks like he collapses, and then Momonosuke landed the thing, and everyone's like, they fall down, and then it flashes to King and Kaido back in the day. He's like, the person who will be Joy Boy is the one who will defeat me. Boom! Oh, I'd say the ending and the beginning of this chapter are gas. I'd say the middle, kind of garbage, not gonna lie. But I'd give it a 6 out of 10. I just wanted more from the Kaido backstory than we got. So, but anyways, see you guys in the next one. Peace.